Hello everybody and welcome back. This video is going to be a little bit different than normal because I had some technical difficulties. I did the whole video, step-by-step process of cooking my pot roast for you all, and somehow the audio is there but the video is white. I think I figured out the problem, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go through a quick rundown with you on everything that I went over. I still will have a step-by-step recipe for it on my blog post. Super short, super sweet, super simple. But I did want to just give you a quick short video of it this way, but then I'll add the sides that I'm making with this pot roast to this video as well, and that will be more of a step-by-step process. So I made pot roast in the crock pot today. Today for me is a Sunday, and Sundays for my family are kind of just spent together. We do the church thing, we go to our church, and then we come home and go outside and play, whether it's nice outside or today's kind of a dreary day, so we're just gonna hang out inside and play together. It's actually a really good day for my husband because he's usually gone at work all week, so this is a good day for him to just be with our kids and spend some time, quality time with them. So with that being said, a crock pot meal for us is super easy and quick on Sundays because it frees up my time so that we can just spend more time as a family. So what I have here is a pot roast. And what I did with that is I have a 2-pound pot roast in here, and I cut up celery, onions, carrots, and potatoes. With the carrots, I used actual carrots and not the baby carrots. I know it's quick and easy just to use the baby carrots. Just open up the bag and pour it in. But I made the mistake one time using actual carrots, and my husband will not let me use anything else because it tastes so much better when you actually use the actual carrots. What else? And then for seasonings, so I threw everything in the crock pot: the carrots, the onions, the potatoes, the celery, and then I threw my pot roast, which I have seasoned my pot roast with garlic salt and onion salt and some pepper, because, and I know a lot of people do not like onion salt or garlic salt. They'd rather use onion powder and garlic powder, which is perfectly okay. That is absolutely your preference to use. Use whatever you like. And I threw in some seasonal as well once I added everything. And then I have about 6 cups of water in my crock pot with all of this. Onions, here's the little pointer from me. Onions, I do not like chopping them. For one, it takes forever. And 2, I just don't like to deal with watery eyes. So I have this quick and easy food processor. There's a lid over here that I use. Quick and easy. It literally takes 10 seconds. Done. And then pointer. You're gonna have really smelly, they kind of smell like VO. It's really gross for onions, but just take them and rub your hands on the metal after you're done with chopping your onions, and it takes the smell right away. My friend Lisa from work actually gave me that pointer, and it's amazing. It works so well. And then I know a lot of people also they just don't like onions, but something in a dish like this, it takes away that onion flavor, especially since you're gonna sit there and cook it for a while, and it just cooks it down, and you really can't tell that there is gonna be any onions in here. So don't feel the need that you have to omit them just because you don't like them. Or if you just really can't get past the idea, I forgot to put onions in this before and it tastes just the same. Another thing is, I do not sear my pot roast before I put it in here. I know it, you can do so. You can take some olive oil in a pan, get the pan really hot, and just sear it for like a minute on both sides till they turn like crispy golden brown color, and then put it in your crock pot or the oven. You can also use an oven, which will take a shorter amount of time. But the longer you do cook it, whether it's crock pot or oven, the more tender, the more falling apart it's gonna get, the better it is. But A, I'm saving on time by not searing it. B, I just don't want the extra dish. See, I've done the searing versus just putting the meat in there, and it honestly, it just tastes the same to me, so I don't really get the difference. So that is going to be in a crock pot, either on low for 8 hours or on high for like 4 or 5 hours, which I was running really late on my way to church this morning and trying to get 3 kids ready plus myself. It takes a long time, so instead of getting this prepared this morning like I should have, I waited till after church to get it all done and ready and in here. So I do have it on high for 4 hours. So stay tuned. I will come back with our beet and goat cheese salad and our roasted noodles. Alrighty. Or roast flavored noodles by that means. Sorry, stay tuned. Welcome back. We're gonna go over the sides now for our crock pot roast. I am going to make roasted beet and goat cheese salad, and I'm going to do roast flavored noodles. So first I'm gonna go ahead and go over the salad with you. I have cut and quartered beets right here. You can always buy fresh beets, peel them, and then cut them. But I chose the easy way. I just bought canned whole beets and then chopped them all up. And then we're going to roast them into a 400-degree oven. In this jar, I have 1/3 cup of olive oil and then a little bit less than 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar, I'm sorry. And then a 1/2 tablespoon of rosemary and a little, like a pinch of salt and pepper. And I'm gonna coat my beets with this, but don't use all of this because this is gonna be your dressing for the actual salad as well. So I'm gonna just pour a little bit over my beets. You don't need much, because then you can go ahead and just use your fingers, get in there, and stir it all together. Now I love goat cheese. It's super creamy to me, and I just love it. And I saw this recipe actually off of Bree Drummond, Pioneer Woman, one of her episodes. She's one of my favorites, so I'll get a lot of my recipes from her. So this is all ready and done. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in my oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. We'll check it there. If these were actual like fresh beets that you've told yourself, they're a little bit more firm. So you need about 45 minutes in the oven. But since they're not, I'm gonna go with just 20-25 minutes. My kids are playing with my stand, so they're moving me a little bit. Okay, so to finish out the dressing here, we are going to take about 1/2 tablespoon of Dijon mustard and just add it in here. Okay, so we have about 1/2 tablespoon of Dijon mustard in there, and we are going to do about a pinch of sugar. Literally, like you're pinching someone, and add that in there. And then I'm going to just whisk this all together. And you're good to go. And that's your dressing, and that will go over a spring mix. I actually have a spring mix and spinach mix salad that I will put that over. And now we're going to do our goat cheese. Now I bought a log of goat cheese and I just chopped it up, and I do have some saved on the side that I'm going to crumble on just like that. But this other stuff I'm going to put through a dredge, your basic dredge, flour, beat eggs, and just some Italian seasoned frying breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to fry it in a pan about 1 to 2 minutes per side. Again, my kids are moving this, I'm sorry. 1 to 2 minutes per side until they're golden brown, and then set those aside, and we'll wait to mix all the salad up. And then we are going to make roast flavored noodles. Now to do this, I use Cluster noodles. It's just how my mom always made this for us. And we're literally just going to take broth from the crock pot, put it into a pan, add some salt to it, wait for that to boil, and then we're gonna add our noodles. And just when they're al dente, I like them a little bit more firm than I do soft. So we'll come back when all of this is prepared and ready, and I'll be back with you here shortly. I'm gonna do my dredge. I'm gonna show you what to do with that. So I'm taking I cut my log up into just kind of half-inch pieces, and I'm just going to toss it in the flour real quick, and then into the beaten eggs. This is a show with moms, so you're gonna get crying. And then I'm going to just put it into the breadcrumbs, and that's all you do. And I'm gonna do that with the rest of these, and then get them into the frying pan for about 1 to 2 minutes per side. So now all of the sides are done and the pot roast and everything's done, so I'm gonna get everything plated for you to see. And then the salad, which is the roasted beets, the spring mix, and spinach mixture with that dressing that we sat to the side. I just mixed everything together, and then I left the feta or the goat cheese out so that it didn't get all soggy from being in there, and I kept some just plain goat cheese out. I'm gonna just crumble over top of my salad as well. And there you have it. Perfectly done meal. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you the next time.